Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is we are going to be discussing the Lobster SB Dunk Low Drop, mainly for the special box that did happen today, since there was a lot of errors on the concept site, and I know a lot of people want to discuss this, kind of run through those. So feel free to drop in the comments kind of what happened with you, what was your experience on the site, what was your queue time. I got a good queue time. I was like 10 minutes left, I think, and then, you know, the size sold out, so I tried to go back and select another size, got through for a little bit, and then got like the refresh error that a lot of people got, or too many requests error. So, you know, that happened. It's just one of those drops. It is what it is. Stock wasn't super high anyways. So again, if you want more content like this, check my Instagrams, any of that down below. And again, if you want to check out Hype Labs, feel free to join our group. We did help some people hit the Lobster SBs. So again, if you want to follow us, join the waitlist, feel free. Here's some of the success. You can see someone checked out in a pair right there. And then one of our botters here hit like 5 pairs for people. So again, that's one of our ACO runners, ACO forums. You can enter into them and they'll copy pairs. It's one of the main things we do in our group. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But that's all I need to say. I hope y'all will enjoy, and let's just kind of get started here. So this is how it really was. You just stayed on this main page right here and you refreshed. You click this. I also pinged for the link that it dropped, and that was I believe it was the cooktelephone.com. That was the name of the site. So the site overall was cooked as well. There was just so many errors that were happening, but it basically then brought you to this page. You click shop now, you selected your size, and then it brought you to queue. There was also a lot of errors with the question too, where people would answer the question right. This is the main one that I had. I was typing in the right answer for the question. Like, it was asking, what is the color of the sneaker dropping today? And I was like, orange. I typed that in, you know, completely correct, no spelling errors, no nothing, and you know what, let me through. I think that was just mainly the issue with the site getting spammed. I mean, there was just a lot of bots going through, but then also the fact is that there was just a ton of people there on the website going for this release. It was bound to happen that there was going to be some errors, and that was one of the main ones, was that when you were trying to answer the question, it wouldn't let you go through. Eventually, you know, some people got through. I eventually got through answering the question, and then, you know, was just able to then go into the queue. Got like, I think originally like 25 minutes, and it got down to like 10 minutes again, but it just wasn't enough. So I had like, what, 15? If I'd gotten 15 minutes, I would have been probably pretty close, or would have been good. There was also a big error happening with people where they got to like less than 1 minute or less than a minute, and they were about to check out, and then it would leave them on less than a minute for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And somebody also told me, one of the people that, you know, just kind of run stuff in our group, like kind of helps us out, told me that they had queue up before the release even happened. So there was people getting into queue before the domain change even happened and manual users saw it. So bots were already set up and getting ready for this release before manual users even had a chance, if that makes sense. So the queue went up early, manual users couldn't access it, and botters could, and that just, you know, kind of led to bots eating, you know, a lot of the stock on the site. And that's just, again, a common issue. But they did decent, I will say that. Like, in terms of like the domain change was good, but it wasn't a good release overall. I take that back. It wasn't decent. I would not say that at all. It was a bad release for manual users overall. It was a, you know, smooth site, it seemed like at first, but then you again had the issue where you typed in the answer, it wouldn't work, people, you know, getting re-queued, you had the error with too many requests, you know, some sizes just sold out super fast, like size 11 sold out in like a couple minutes. So there was just a lot of general errors with the site that I could see, you know, people being upset about, and I will show you Twitter after this to show you people are not happy. I might show that, but you can see the special box prices for these are, of course, are up in price. Let me just refresh for these so I can show you all the price for them. But people are, again, going to be rising the price in these, no doubt. I'd be very shocked if I saw these going down in price. I mean, they were very limited before, but you can see actually they're going down, so they might drop a little bit in price. It's a great long-term hold. Like, if you got a pair of these, hold them for a few years. All of the older Concepts SB special box pairs go for a lot, even the Dunk Highs. So personally, I would just hold on to these for a little bit, you know, just see what happens. That's my main recommendation right there. So aside from that, again, they could have done better with this release 100%, but they didn't. I mean, that's how it is sometimes. I mean, this was smooth in terms of like showing this page, getting in. It was going good for the first, you know, few seconds, but again, please comment your errors that you got down below, and let me show you guys Twitter just to show you how people are feeling about Concepts. I'm glad that, you know, Hype Labs, you know, our group, shout out Drew, I ran that with him. At least we were able to hit some pairs for people. That's one of our main things. We always like seeing people in the group have success, so we had that. But their Twitter's getting blown up. Look, 1,000 likes, and 121 retweets, and I think it's like 400 comments. So let's just go check out some of the comments. You can see got through queue, got hit with errors over and over again. So yeah, again, that was one of the main things that people were having, was right here. They couldn't check out, they got into queue, and this was the main page. That was one of the main errors that we were seeing right here. Is look, it was the refresh to page one. That was very common. This one right here too, where people got less than a minute and then weren't able to check out. This is just, I would feel awful if I got this. Like, had less than a minute before I check out in a pair, get this release, have my pair to wear or sell, whatever I want to do, and then it doesn't let me through. That just, like, that has to be something to do with botters. It could be, I'm not sure, but sites are trying to fix it, but it's very hard to fix it when there's, botters are always going to work harder to get around the solution. It's going to be an issue that happens. And these releases that are kind of lower stock, just, where queue goes up before the domain change even happens, this will be the result. But we still have the sneaker shop, not sneaker shop, but we still have skate shop releases coming up for this one, not for the special box pair, but for the regular box pair. We will see that, so stay tuned. And also for sneakers, if you guys want a how-to cop video for sneakers, I will try and make that. Just let me know. But that's pretty much everything that needs to be mentioned about this release. People are unhappy. They got botted. Yeah, some people, just again, this is such a common issue. I got this one too, so yeah, it just happens, and hopefully it'll do better next time, and people will be able to get through, and they won't bring up queue before the release, because that'll be the result. But that's everything I can say. Again, check my Instagrams down below. Feel free to follow Hype Labs. Again, Drew and I run this if y'all want to. We had some great success today. Some people getting pairs of the Lobsters special box pairs, which sell for really well, so they can flip those if they want, or keep them, whatever they prefer. So join our waitlist in the comments, and that's really everything I need to mention there. But let me know what you thought about this release, the errors that you had, and that's really what I just want to see in the comments, because I know a lot of people had them, and if you hit, let me know. That's also that would be great to see as well. If you hit some pairs, let me know if you had no errors. So that's it. Man in the screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next video soon. It's just common with releases like this. It happens. So I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.